what happens if the exchange rate goes down and this country does not want this? The United States does not do this, but countries such as China, some countries in Eastern Europe and Africa do this, where they want to keep this exchange rate fixed. So this is the fixed exchange rate. This can either keep an exchange rate from falling, so the market is pushing the exchange rate down, but the central bank does not want it. So in this case, the central bank stops a depreciation. How does it do this? What central banks do is that they basically have something called foreign exchange. This could be foreign money or gold or something of value, generally speaking, other countries' currencies. So if this were the US would have to have gold or euros or yen or something of value. But what it does to stop a depreciation is you sell foreign exchange, or Forex. All right, so you are putting other countries' money out in the market. You're giving out other money. What you do in exchange, you have to pay in your own money or domestic money. And so the way that I can draw this here is to keep a currency from falling, they pay down their foreign exchange reserves and they get rid of some of the money that's out in circulation. And so there's fewer dollars in circulation, and what it does is it keeps the currency fixed. No matter what is going on in the economy, the central bank buys and sells foreign exchange or foreign money to keep the price constant. They intervene in the market. It's called an intervention. Now, the opposite is to keep a currency from rising. If you want to keep a currency from appreciating, something makes a lot of foreigners want money. And so the example that is often used is for China. There's a lot of Americans asking for Chinese money so that we can pay for imports. The Chinese currency should rise, but the Chinese central bank does not allow that to happen. And so what China does is it buys foreign money. It buys US assets. China has a huge stock of US-denominated bonds and other things. And so what it does is that it pays in money. But in this case, because it's buying up foreign money, it's actually putting Chinese money out in circulation. And so you basically, there's a whole lot of Chinese money in circulation, which can cause inflation and can be a problem. But that is the other direction. You stop an appreciation, which some countries such as China do, by buying foreign money in the money market and by printing your own money to pay for it. All right, so that's an introduction into how exchange rates are fixed. They're done by central banks, and the tool that they use is these foreign reserves. But you get something for it. China gets stable prices for their imports and exports. They're locked onto the US dollar in a lot of ways, but they're also paying out a lot of money. And as you may have seen, printing money causes inflation. So it's by no means costless. In economics, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Fixing your currency means that you can have other economic problems as well. So that is an introduction into exchange rate measuring exchange rates, talking about market forces, and finally talking about how central banks intervene in the currency market. Thank you.